Well, here we are, everybody. Midnight. Time to put up or shut up. Hello again, everyone. My name is Cornel006. Back with more Contradiction. Today this ends. Today we solve this. Yes. Chiefy! Yes! Now we go. We finish. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you go to bed? He probably did. Damn it! I wonder what Paul thinks of. I already asked him about that! Come on! Oh, whatever. Yeah, see, I thought the game was gonna end at midnight, and apparently it didn't.
A few more questions.
And yet everybody's still awake. So whatever. Alright. Didn't he say... No, that was Simon. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me? I can't exit!
Recognize this at all? Thank you.
Now I
Probably
can.
Be back later.
Thank you. Check-a-rooney. Gotta do it. Don't think there's a point, but gotta do it. Nope, definitely was not. Okay.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan's probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested.
But you let them do it!
Encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Seems nobody really trusts him, do they?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Forgot the damn subtitles again! Okay. I'm not saving game 2. I'm keeping that in case I screw up. Something bad happens. I know these games, they love to throw little wrinkles at you at the end. Alright, Simon.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Time for you to talk.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really.
Would you?
I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got.
That's the impression that I
She's a bit
get.
flaky, to be honest. It's just not really prime candidate material.
I'm still missing something.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
What am I missing? What am I missing? Ah!
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen.
Why?
Just because she was, you know...
What does that mean?
You didn't discuss it with Kate.
No. No, she never talked about this.
What? What?
Okay, that's it for now.
Ah, you people suck. You're no help at all. Also, why are you still awake? It's freaking midnight. No Ryan. Surprise, surprise. He probably passed out. Nothing here. All right. That's true. I have not asked Rebecca about prime candidate status. Good point, game. Thanks. Ding.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Thanks. Very helpful.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for asking.
Chief Ryan admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings. He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taking you until midnight, but well done nonetheless.
Ass.
Call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. Call again.
Yeah, bye.
Christopher Lee's been in like every movie ever made. No joke. Really? I'm guessing that means there must be a contradiction. Because you're still talking about this prime candidate bullshit. Oh! Oh, that barely makes any sense.
You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing.
forgot about
You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal.
You don't do anything illegal!
The ones we don't
You
like.
encourage them
Depends
to
on
do
how far
things
you
that
push
are
them,
illegal.
doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
A very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
But if you really want to know, 50 grand.
50 grand quid.
50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this.
No, I don't!
Perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest, that's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
You're insane.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
Having no legs. Sorry.
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
Yeah, should I help you up? You're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. Bye. I never want to see you ever again. You're nuts. Oh, hello, Ryan.
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gates on your way out.
Oh, I will. Bye. Y'all suck.
He's doing his very best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just.
You saw this. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
It's midnight. It's tomorrow. It's not tonight. Damn it. These people suck. Wow. I was kind of right. Wow. Wow. Wow.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad.
Yeah, that
And what's Kyle got to do with it?
this
I
is
think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
This is kind of what I was thinking. Like, this is gonna be bad. You're in trouble, dude. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Jenks. Barricade yourself in here. Jesus. This is not good for you, dude. You're in a lot of trouble. I knew this was gonna happen. I 100% knew this was gonna happen. This feels like where the game should end. It's gotta be here. It's gotta be here. It's gotta be here. Yep.
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous.
Stop them! Stop them now!
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard. Not hell.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector.
I
The best thing that you can
don't.
do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
You're done, bitch!
It's all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife.
Drop it!
The knife, Kyle!
Kyle. Drop it! Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for
Is
you,
that
Ryan.
Lisa or Emma?
Please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Yeah, but you leave people traumatized.
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
I don't believe you.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Political statement?
Simon killed her. Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan?
Who's under the mask?
Pig!
Hey!
I know. Police brutality.
Topical. Banned.
It's all right. Are you okay?
Who is that? Who is that? Is that Lisa? Oh, great. Now we'll never know. Ah! This is so confusing! 96%. We are right on the cusp of this, man. James. Why do I have to ask James? I don't want to talk to James anymore. Dude sucks. Oh, fine.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know how well Simon knew Kate?
Really?
Did you ever see them together?
So why do you think he killed her?
I've no idea. Do you think he'd be capable of that?
Do you think we're all capable of it?
No, I don't.
Sure. So you've never been in your police car responding to an incident, driven past a school at high speed?
Don't know. Maybe.
Well, you've answered your own question then. When you've got a need and things get in your way, it's human nature to either ignore them or get rid of them. Any way you can. That's all murder is, isn't it?
Maybe you're right.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh, Emma.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Did Simon mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate.
No, definitely not.
Okay, that was a little anticlimactic. Simon, you and I have some things to discuss.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't
I'm
think
not
I was
telling
in the
you
running.
that.
It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to
I'm
say.
not
It
telling
was
you.
Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Why?
Kate's driving license, please.
Why?
See that pattern on the tape there?
It was on the
Let
window!
me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as
That's
this.
not how you spell roll.
So,
So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once.
That doesn't admonish you.
Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
But it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much you would do, how fast you would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else. Then they go and
called that in episode 2.
Teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out. She goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit
I
far-fetched.
still
Simon.
suspect
It makes perfect
you.
sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
You're the one!
But I didn't kill her!
You're the one!
Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours?
You did it!
It won't be. I didn't kill
Yes,
her.
you did!
I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Oh yeah, that makes you look a lot more innocent. You did it, you bitch! Yeah, you're letting him go? What are you doing? He's gonna run! Yeah, he's gonna run! I knew it! You tricky bitch!
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
I knew it. I knew it. I bloody knew it. Where are you, you... Come here. I knew it. 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 Oh, now it's locked.
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Hey, Chief, I need some backup. Oh, Chief. Now you abandon me? Even if Simon isn't the killer, he
Couple
has
more questions,
something
if
to
that's
do with
okay?
this. For sure. For sure.
Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
No.
No. God, you are so
Be back later
ineffectual.
on, if that's okay.
Rebecca, you better say you know, because it's on the window that was broken at your pub. And I'll prove it if it'll let me show. No, it will not. But let's check this out just to be safe. Nope. Ding dong.
A few more questions, please.